everyone and welcome back. I am back to report on a project pan that I started recently, and these products were products that I opened, I tried for a while, and I never got an idea if I love them enough to repurchase them or to purchase them in a full size, and that was the main goal of this project pan. So today I'm going to do the finale and I'm going to share with you all the products that I did finish and a little bit more on if I would repurchase them or not based on the experience that I had with some of the samples here, because some were sample sizes and another one that it's a full size. So let's get started. Previously, I already finished the Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield. It was nice, but I really couldn't find the difference between that and maybe the Mary Kay one, I'm not going to say the baby skin. Yeah, it was kind of similar to the baby skin, but not really. This was a little bit thicker. It had more of a creamier and thicker formula that when you blend it into your skin, you really couldn't feel it, but it was thicker than, let's say, baby skin. It was okay. I do like silicone-based primers, and I like to have them with a luminous primer like the Laura Mercier one. I like to have them both because depending on the state of my skin, sometimes I need something that will help me with all those I'm gonna say texture, maybe around my nose or around my mouth when I'm having some kind of psoriasis and stuff like that. And even though the luminous primer, it will help a lot, it really won't take care of all the texture. So I like to have options, and that's why I like to have two. However, I don't think that I would purchase this Murad one. Maybe it has amazing skincare benefits or skincare good to you kind of ingredients, but I really couldn't feel it while I was using it, and I don't think it's worth it, at least for me. The next one that I already finished, and this is the Josie Maran Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Balm. Now I have to say that a lot of people love this, but for my skin it didn't work. It has a million different things that you can do with this, and I mean, the idea behind it's amazing, but at the end of the day, it's a balm, and balms are one of those things that really do not agree with my skin all that much. So they either have to be put at night or they have to be put in a way where I can remove them later on. And that is not the purpose of a moisturizer. So it was just one of those things that it really didn't work for my skin. It would ball up with my foundation. And the problem that I have with balms, in particular myself, is you could use it also in your cheekbones, and I felt like every time I use it in the cheekbone area, it would clog my pores to the point that I would get those little kind of small white bumps that you get, or at least I get when my pores are clogged, when my clogs are when my pores are clogged. So anyways, it's just it doesn't work for me. I know a lot of people love it. Maybe it's just because my psoriasis and my dry skin and the weather and the pollution and everything that I maybe didn't try it at the right time. But it's just one of those things that I'm not willing to purchase to see if hopefully it works. The next product that I already finished is the Bare Minerals Blemish Remedy Acne Clearing Foundation. I love this. I have a review. It's pretty old, but if you want to take a look at it and how I apply it, I'll have that on the top of the screen. But just so you have an idea, it's just one of those foundations that you can use by itself in layers and it will give you almost full coverage, or you can use it on top of your foundation. It will give you the benefits of the acne clearing, and I do have acne, especially in this area, and sometimes in around my nose. Sometimes I get them here, sometimes I get it in my forehead. So I like to have it always in my collection, and I have already another sample that it came with a set or something. I haven't opened the set or anything right now, so it might be something that I start to keep for those occasions where I need this foundation. So it's amazing. I do like it. I do recommend it, and I would absolutely purchase it in a full size as soon as I'm done with a lot of the other foundations, powder foundations that I already have in my collection. Now the next thing I finished is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. As you can see, I finished this completely. I had just a little bit, I mean, since the last update it was quite a bit, but it's been a while since the last update, so I've been using it every single day. I've been bronzing like crazy because this year we had to work too much during the summer. Most of you guys know that we have plans to move and a lot of things, and it's just one of those things that with the new business and stuff, it's just, I was busy. I didn't have the time to spend so much in the sun or being at the pool or going to the lake or doing anything throughout the summer. It was kind of a busy summer, so I am not tan at all, and I depended a lot in bronzer to give me that bronzy look that I look for during the summertime. So I think that's why I finished this completely, and it kind of unexpectedly, because one day I realized that it was thinner, and then I had to repress it because it was broken. So I'm happy that it's done, and it's definitely something that I would love to purchase in a full size. The next product that I finished is the Ponds Luminous Finish BB Cream. This is discontinued, so it kind of takes out the idea that I can repurchase it. I do like it. I feel like it's good coverage and everything, but at this point this was getting a little bit old, and it was kind of oxidizing on my skin. I don't know, it just was really changing colors, texture, and sometimes I would look at myself in this area right here and it would emphasize my pores, so it was hard to finish it. And again, maybe, you know, I could have opened it, I could have done a lot more things to finish it completely, but I'm calling it done, and I just don't want to use it anymore. I just think that it's not good for my skin, and there's no point of continuing to use something that I think it's going bad. The other thing that I finished is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in Radiant. It's completely done. I was gonna cut it, but this is the kind of product that when I cut them, because the packaging is hard, so you can't really squeeze it and show you how much I used. But the problem is every time I cut it, I lose one of the parts, and then I can't put it on my empties and I can't show it to you. So I decided to leave it like that. It's completely empty. There's nothing inside. I did like it. I didn't like it as much as I love my Laura Mercier Luminous Primer. Then I have a review if you want to check it out and see how it looks on me. It's gonna be up here. So I mean, I did like it every single time I used it, but not so much as the Laura Mercier one. I think the Laura Mercier is my #1. And I wanted to add it into this project because I've heard nothing but amazing things about it, but I just wanted to know for myself if it was better of what I already like. So anyways, even though this was a smaller project and I didn't have that many products, I think it was an eye-opener, and it was kind of helpful to see some of the things that I was not sure if they would work for me or not. I'm also happy that I tried to use the Ponds thing, even though at the end I didn't enjoy it that much, but now I know, and it's out of my collection. It's just one of those things that you have to know because if you keep it in your collection, you never know if it's bad or not. You look at it and you think it's there, and whenever you're going to use it in the future, and then you're like, okay, this went bad. So I'm happy that I ended up putting this here, and I'm happy that I tried all these products to realize if I need to purchase them or not. So I will start another project pan that I still have to pick all the products. Well, I do have the products already picked for the project, but the problem is that I have too many, and I don't want to make a project 20 pan because I know it's going to be super long if I add 20 products, and I feel like these shorter ones are better for me. However, I might do a project 10 pan and get 10 products out of the way. I will be traveling soon, and I think those are going to be mostly the products that I will be taking with me, so it's going to be easier to use them every single day and kind of see progress. So hopefully that will be something that will be coming up soon. Again, I have to narrow down the list and make sure that I add things that I feel like will be able to finish, and only 10 of them. So that way, I don't know, I will feel a little bit better about it. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope that you're having a great day. Thank you for being patient and waiting for all these updates and things that I just didn't get around to do before. And if you're new, please remember to subscribe so you won't miss any future videos, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye, guys.